It's finally here, patch 4.6, which means that Aquatic's gonna get nerfed and the game's gonna go back to being great and there isn't gonna... Oh, fuck. Patch 4.6 has been great so far. It's introduced a bunch of new Pokemon, reworked a bunch of synergies, and this fucking abomination. But see, I wasn't interested in any of that, because they also introduced something else. This, the Glutton title. By getting a Snorlax to base 750 HP in a match, you'll receive this title. I mean, seems simple enough, right? Well, Snorlax has a base 260 HP, and his passive gives him 20 HP every time a berry is consumed, which means he'd need to gain 490 more HP to get to the 750 HP goal. This means Snorlax needs to consume 25 berries. Now, that's a lot of berries. At first I thought I could just run 7 grass and build around the Snorlax, creating this monster grass hybrid that would use the new grass monster, Trevenant, and Carnivine as my T10. The only issue is, like Trevenant, Snorlax is also a part of the additional pick pool, which means I won't even be able to get him every time. Regardless, I started playing my monster grass build, and unfortunately, a new issue presented itself. Time. At max synergy, you get 1 berry every round. That means at minimum you would need 25 rounds of berries, which isn't very viable. I got close a couple times, but it just wasn't enough. No. Don't kill me. No. 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 No way. No. That did not happen. What are these teams? What is that team? This is actually not too bad. This is what the fuck? What is going? I can't be bothered. He's just sitting on a Wonderbox because fucking why not? I can't be honest. What is happening? He's flexing. He's just look at it. Oh wait. Oh hang on. Okay, go. No, it's not enough. What the fuck? I needed an additional way to get berries to cut out the amount of rounds I needed to get Snorlax to that juicy 750 HP. Luckily, there was another T10 pick that was just the solution I needed. Tropius has a passive that gives you a berry if you max out its items. This would mean you'd only need 13 rounds past T10 to get enough berries on its own. One of the main issues I started having was actually rolling Tropius. You'd think taking the grass portal would give you the highest chance of getting it, but it's actually the Flora portal. You have a 1 in 6-ish chance of getting Tropius with grass, but a 1 in 4 chance if you take Flora. The other issue was actually making a good team that could compete with the absolute bullshit like Light, Electric, Fire and Dragon teams. And I couldn't use Monster now because I'm taking Tropius, so instead I had to figure out another win con. My idea was using Poison. There are a lot of grass Pokemon that synergize with the Poison type, with Roserade potentially being my win con. Or if I went late enough, I could actually start introducing Monster back into the team. A team like this still gives me 4 Monster and uses Ghastly as my win con. And in addition to everything I have just said, a new rule was added. I had to top 2. Not top 4, but top 2, making this challenge even harder. And so I started to spam grass games until I got Tropius and Munchlax in the same game, which turned out to be an absolute nightmare. For some reason, and I think this might just be my luck, getting Tropius and Munchlax in the same game in the first place before even trying to attempt the challenge is extremely unlikely. Sure, I would get one or the other, but both of them at the same time? This became my biggest issue. I would play game after game after game, and every single time either my T10 wasn't Tropius, or I wouldn't get Munchlax in the additional pool pick. And because Pack has such a small player base still, running games back to back actually became quite difficult. 10 games, 20 games, 25, 30, 40, I was losing my mind. I couldn't keep playing this stupid grass comp. And even if Munchlax was added to the additional pick pool, for some reason my luck was absolutely terrible. I could roll 100, 250 gold and I wouldn't find a single Munchlax. And by the time I did, it was way too late. That was until this happened.
Yo! Okay! We hit! This is the game!
I rolled both Tropius and Munchlax as my additional pool pick. Everything was going completely fine until I made a fatal mistake. I had miscalculated. I didn't need as many berries as I thought, and so I gave Snorlax a Leaf Stone, but that took up one of my slots. That would mean I could only add 2 berries per round, and this is where another issue with the challenge started. If Snorlax is one-shot, the berries aren't consumed. The way that berries work is if you go below 50% HP, the berries are consumed and the effect is granted. But if you go straight from 100 HP to 0, those berries aren't consumed. They carry over to the next round, which in our case is basically a round wasted. And because of the Leaf Stone that I had given Snorlax at the start, I thought I had it. This was the perfect game, the perfect setup, and I ruined it. I kept trying to run games, but then life had caught up with me. I had to take a step away from Pack. I had to do other things. University was starting again. I even tried going into a bot game to try and manipulate the additional picks, but bots don't add the additional pick. It just spawns out of nowhere. There was absolutely nothing I could do. Oh, I rolled Tropius. Well, I mean, I still need to roll Munchlax, and Munchlax is in the additional pick pool. Well, it's fine. Again, it's going to take me like 700 gold to check. Here's a Munchlax. This could be the game. But the problem was, this was a bot game. I couldn't do the challenge in a bot game, right? That would be cheating. Or would it? Getting games going on Pack is difficult enough as it is. And a lot of the times, it's a lot of new players that are doing relatively nothing for the rest of the game, and it means that the top 4 or 5-ish players are the actual people playing. But here I'd added a bunch of bots that are all 1100 elo plus. The whole lobby was basically playing at the same level. And there were some really scary comps in these bots. Artificial, a baby comp with Dragapult carry. The quality of the game was about the same as you would get in a public game. They were just not real people. I was going to make it. I was going to be able to complete the challenge. I could finally stop running this stupid grass comp and get on with my life, but is this what I wanted? Either way, I still had to try and get to the 750 HP. I wasn't even there yet. Wait, I might not even make it to 750 HP. Look at my health. I'm going to lose next round. If I lose one more round, I'm done for. And I go back to square one. I should have got the mana. I should have got the mana. Fuck. Let's get this. I got it. Okay, I just have the top 2. I kind of have to hope this survives. We survive one turn. And then put the Wonder Box on Snorlax. Fuck. That's wraps, I think. I didn't see a way to win this. Unless the Haunter? Unless the Haunter? Nah. But top 2, that's what we said we'd do. We got it. We fucking got it. I don't care. We got it. I'd done it. I had done it. I had finished the challenge and Snorlax was a 750 base HP. I leave the game and there it is. There is the title Glutton. But this is a bit of a bittersweet ending because I didn't do it in a public game. I did it in a bot game. And even though the challenge was basically the same because, let's be honest, these Rattatas are running some interesting comps to say the least, I didn't know whether I deserve this or not. So in the comments down below, you tell me, should I go back again and try and get this in a public lobby? Or do I deserve the title Biggest Boy? You decide.